Can we be self-sufficient on a third acre of land? On the one hand, a third acre can't supply us with beef, dairy, or grains that we need to feed our family. The more I lean into this lifestyle, the more I learn to provide for our family with what we've been blessed with. The more I believe the goal isn't really self-sufficiency, not entirely. It's interdependence with a like-minded community of those who believe that all of this, the growing, the preserving, a handmade life over the instantaneous one, is worth the effort. I can't raise my own cows, but I can purchase beef in bulk from someone who raises them like I would. I can make our family's yogurt with raw, organic A2 milk from a dairy just miles down the road. I can grow an abundance of berries and watch as my children bite in and let the juices run down their chins in the hot summer sun. Can we call this a homestead? Our little piece of land in cookie-cutter suburbia sure doesn't look anything like what one pictures when you hear the word homestead. Some people say it isn't right to call this a homestead, and I go back and forth on that myself. At the end of the day, for me, it all comes down to mindset. When you make the commitment to become your own food source, to learn long-lost skills, every tomato grown and berry pie baked becomes something intangibly satisfying. It's so much work. Why do you do it? People ask. Is it worth it? God didn't put us on this earth for a life of leisure. Sunday rest, yes, but rest from fully extending ourselves in imitation of our Creator, who actively labors in all of creation. When we create, we act in His image. When we grow our food, we take on the stewardship He has given us. I love caring for our soil, for the pollinators on our patch of earth. We are to grow where we're planted and be good stewards of what God has given us, to be faithful in the small things. For those who can be trusted with what is little will be trustworthy with still more. We do what we can. Every journey begins with a single step. Our first year growing in this space, I got just shy of a year worth of potatoes and more squashes than we could eat. The following year, I got 6 months of onions. The potatoes were small, and washing the dirt off to prepare them for supper was more labor than I was used to. This year, we added garlic to our storage crops, and I'm amazed by the difference of how crisp and flavorful it is straight out of the garden. Progress is slow, but with every harvest, we are gathering not just food, but reaping the benefits of all our hard work, painful lessons, and experiencing the freedom of producing a bounty with our own hands. After you try to grow your own food, it becomes impossible to be ungrateful for the abundance we do have. And I honestly look back to all those years that I just had no idea what it takes to sustain a family, and I'm amazed at how far we have really come in this time. We have big plans, lots of projects coming up to showcase how to be creative with the space you have. If you enjoy this, I'd love if you would share it with someone. I think we all struggle with these limiting beliefs, and it just comes down to giving it a leap of faith. No matter how small a space we're given, everyone can grow where they're planted, and we all benefit from greater knowledge of these skills of really caring for ourselves and the needs of our family that used to be so common. Thanks for joining us, and I hope you'll subscribe so we can see you again and share more of what we are doing to transform our space into one that gives us the gift of greater self-sufficiency. Thanks for joining us.